Hey guys, good morning. So I'm having my coffee this morning out of my super cute coffee mug. This is another one of my favorites. And today I thought I would film a Chatty Get Ready with me. As you can see, I have a nice little cold sore on my face, which it's actually looking better. It's so weird, but I don't know if you guys noticed, like a couple videos back, I had a zit right there. I think in my last Chatty Get Ready with me, and it turned into a cold sore. So weird, on Christmas Day. Today is December the 29th, so it really hasn't been that long since Christmas for me. But by the time you guys see this, it'll actually be New Year's Day. So I hope that you guys had a happy New Year's Eve and that you're having a great New Year's Day. First, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my Biore Aqua Rich Watery Essence in SPF 50+. Just gonna put that all over. So today I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite foundations, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation, and the shade that I'm currently using in this is in shade 1. So I'm just gonna do several pumps of that on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna apply that with my dampened Peak Cosmetics sponge. But I wore this foundation, I think on Tuesday to work, and I just love the makeup look that I did, but I don't know if I'm gonna recreate that look specifically for you guys today, because on Tuesday it was like one of those days where, well, I had forgotten to set my alarm because, you know, it had been like Christmas and everything and we had been off of work for a little bit. And so I had turned my alarms off of my phone, and I forgot to turn them back on Tuesday. So I was like running late to work. I made it on time. You guys know me, I'm always running late. But like, look how crazy red that thing is. I'm gonna go ahead and just cover it up. See? And like with makeup really does make a difference at covering things up. So anyhow, so I was running late and I had to do a very quick makeup look that day. And so I did kind of like a no makeup look, and I don't know, it looked so good. So I don't know, does that ever happen to you guys? Like, you spend so much time on your makeup sometimes and you don't like it, but then other times you're just like, you have to be in a hurry and then you end up liking your makeup. And tonight is my dad's birthday. My dad and actually one of my friends, his birthday is tonight. So we are supposed to go out to dinner tonight and also like open gifts at my parents' house, like, you know, for their birthday. They're gonna open gifts. But my dad had a knee surgery. He had a knee replacement surgery right before Christmas. He's been in a lot of pain and he basically can't leave the house right now. So he's not gonna be able to go out to dinner with us, I don't think, which I don't know. My mom said she was gonna talk to him. We might just end up doing dinner at home, which honestly, I would kind of prefer that better so he could be there. Cause yeah, if not, then just our friend Mark, we'd just be doing his birthday and then come back to my parents' house to, you know, do both of their birthdays together. I don't know if you guys remember, but a couple years back, if you've been with me, it's actually probably been 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. My dad was in a really bad accident. Like, he got hit by a car. Like, he was walking across the street at his work to get to his work parking lot, or yeah, parking lot. And he got hit by a car as he was walking. And it was a very serious accident. He almost died. And so I think because of that situation, he kind of thought, oh, well, I made it through that, so this knee surgery is gonna be nothing. But I think it's been a lot more painful than what he thought, you know. It's kind of like when you go through like a painful event, like that's physically painful or even emotionally painful. It's like over time, you seriously cannot really recall how painful something was. Like, you can't really remember how you felt. So I think that's why he kind of thought the knee surgery wasn't gonna be that bad, but I don't know, he's doing better, he's getting better, and he's gonna be a lot better, you know, once he gets completely healed up. I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder to set my makeup. Just want to thank you guys too for all of your Merry Christmas wishes to me. I know I didn't like respond back to probably everybody that wished me that. Like, I mean, there's just so much stuff going on Christmas that, you know, I couldn't respond back, and I'm trying to like respond back to people, but sometimes, you know, it's like when I post new stuff, I don't remember like where you left your comments and stuff. So if I don't get back to you, I do wish you a Merry Christmas, and I hope that you had a great one. So I just don't want anybody thinking that I left them out. Just gonna go in with this Morphe M437, and I got this for Christmas. I got like the, I can't remember what it was called. It was like Jaclyn Heel Favorites, like with the Morphe brushes. So I had put that on my Christmas wish list because she had a lot of like good blending brushes, like eyeshadow blending brushes in that gift set. And I really wanted to get like a bunch of different eyeshadow blending brushes because I feel like I don't have very many, and I needed to get some smaller, kind of more precise ones. So yeah, I got that brush set, and now I'm going in with the Morphe R2. But this brush set's kind of weird. I can't remember whenever I was looking online, but it's like the brushes, some of them are different. Like, for instance, like this one has like a copper kind of handle, or whatever you call that, ferrule. And this one has like a gunmetal one. And then like some of the makeup brushes, which that's gunmetal, but some of them have like a silver or chrome kind of handle, like this one. So I don't know if it's like from the different brush collections in Morphe, like Jaclyn Hill kind of picked out her favorites, I think, because I was expecting all the brushes to be the same design. So I don't know, like, do any of you guys have this set, and are they like that, like in your set? I don't know, I thought that was weird. But they also came in like this really nice case, which is really pretty. It opens, like it's magnetized, and it opens up like this. So it would be really good for traveling. I mean, you could put other stuff in here besides like brushes. I don't know, I really liked that. I've also just been using my bronzer again as like my blush. I don't know, I go in my phases where I like to just use bronzer for blush, and then other times, you know, I like to just use blush, but I'm kind of in that phase where I'm using bronzer for blush. So, but I really have been enjoying this Morphe brush, the R2. It reminds me of my Real Techniques powder brush. I mean, it's definitely different, but it's kind of wide, and then it's pinched on the side. But I do like how this Morphe one is like domed up. Like, it kind of reminds me of maybe like a IT Cosmetics brush. This one definitely does. This big old brush right here, which is the Morphe E41. So yeah, I've really been enjoying this brush set. Maybe I could do like a review on it, or let you guys know like which ones out of that set are like my favorite brushes, but there's so many brushes that come in that set. It's gonna take me a while to figure that out. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my highlights, and which I don't know if I told you what bronzer I was using, but I was using my NARS Laguna. I've been getting back into this Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I was talking to you guys about it the other day when I said it was similar to the Laura Mercier highlighter that I use. And it is similar, but I think this one has a little bit more of like a nude undertone to it, where the Laura Mercier is just more of like a whitish, like a white color. I'm just using my Real Techniques contour brush, which actually I had been using. I just totally forgot. I was just doing like my normal routine with my brushes. But I had been using the Morphe M530 for highlighting, which that works out really good too. I'll do this side with this brush. but it's really, I really like this brush for highlighting. I'm not for sure if Jaclyn Hill uses this for highlighting. I mean, I watch Jaclyn Hill's videos sometimes, but I just kind of like watch her videos, you know, here and there. But yeah, I feel like it puts down the color really nice. Like, I don't know if you can see the difference. Like, I feel like this Real Techniques brush just puts it down really strong, where this brush puts it down more light and more blended out. I don't know if it looks different on the camera. Maybe this just kind of puts it more in a focus spot because of the way this brush is shaped, where this one is, you know, like a blending type brush. But I don't know, this brush is so good for highlighting. Like, I'm loving it. Da-da-da-da-da, I'm loving it. McDonald's commercial in the middle of my video. Okay, now I'm going to actually do my lashes. Maybe I should do just a little bit of shadow for you guys, because I know some of you guys don't like it when I don't do eyeshadow. Let me go ahead and fill in my brows, and then we'll do some eyeshadow. We'll do something simple. So yeah, I'm just going in with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I kind of just want to call it Anastasia because it's easy for me to call it that, but whatever. And then I'm just lightly filling the underneath side of my brows. So I'm gonna have a really exciting video for you guys on Wednesday of this week. I'm planning on filming my house tour. Like in that video that I'm gonna post on Wednesday, it's gonna be my house tour. I also want to do New Year's resolutions, and I'm also gonna have another surprise for you guys, which I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want to spoil it. But let's just say that on Wednesday of this week, that video is full of surprises, and it's a really exciting video, so I can't wait to film that one on Wednesday. So hard for me to fill in my brows and chat with you guys. It's like I need my full focus when I'm doing my brows. And I might cut this eyebrow out over here just because I'm gonna focus and not say anything, and I don't know if that's boring. Sometimes when I watch my videos when I'm editing them and I'm not saying anything and just doing this stuff, I feel like it's boring and I just want to cut it out, but I don't know, maybe I should just leave it. I feel like I look so ghostly right now because my lips are completely like whited out with foundation. See, today is just one of those days where I feel like my brows look so different from each other. Ugh, I hate days like that. Yeah, it's like two different eyebrows. I hate when I don't feel like I'm having a good brow day. I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow to set my eyebrows in place. Okay, I don't know if that helped my brows at all, so I'm sorry if my brows look completely off. I mean, like, sometimes we have our good brow days and some days we have our bad brow days. This is not a good brow day. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this foundation off of my lips. I did an eyeshadow look with this Rose in the Air palette from Wet n Wild, I think like on Tuesday, the day after Christmas, and I loved the way that makeup look looked like. I liked the way that eyeshadow looked, so I'm gonna try to recreate that. So first I'm just gonna go in with this top transition shade, and I'm getting that on the Morphe M433. The numbers on these brushes are just too long. I don't understand why they have to make the number so long. I mean, I don't think they have 433 brushes, so I'm not quite sure why. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little closer for the eyeshadow portion, because I know you guys like to see things up close. I'm just blending that out. I really do like this blending brush. It's really good. I mean, so far I've been enjoying all the blending brushes that come in that set. So it's really good. This is the Morphe M513. And I'm gonna grab some of this brown down here. If you're the type of person that you like, you know, matte shades more than shimmery or satin type of shades, I think you would really enjoy this Wet n Wild palette, because the majority of the colors in this palette are matte. There are only 2 shimmery colors in this whole palette. So there's like 8 matte eyeshadows in this. It's a really great palette. I'd have to say it's my favorite next to the Comfort Zone. I just have been in love with this palette from Wet n Wild. It's so good. And this blending brush, this M513 from Morphe, is really good because it's kind of more of a precise blending brush, because it kind of comes to a point and it's not real big. Like, let me show it to you in comparison to like my Sigma E25, if I can find that brush. Okay, so that silver brush is the Sigma E25. So you see how this other blending brush from Morphe is like more pointed. So you can definitely get like a more precise application with it, which I love. Because you guys know I normally kind of use my Sigma E30 brush, the pencil brush, to kind of get the shape down and then blend out. Whereas with this brush, you can just put it down and blend it out at the same time, which was what I was looking for in a blending brush, because that was just too much work. I'm just going to be going in with my Jane Ardell Deluxe Shader brush, and I'm going to grab some of this color right here, and I'm just going to place that all over the eyelid. But we're going over to a friend's house because they have a VR gaming system, like, you know, the virtual reality gaming system. And we're gonna play with that and probably have some drinks and watch the ball drop. I mean, they kind of talked about maybe going to like a bar or something, but I feel like a lot of people didn't want to do that just because, you know, being out on the roads when people, you know, you just don't want to be in an accident. You just want to be safe. So I think we might just stay at their house and play virtual reality games. So that'll be fun, because I've never actually used one of those VR gaming systems. Josh went over there and used it once and he like loves it. So yeah, that should be fun. And then I'm just going back in with some more of this transition shade. And I'm just gonna blend that. Make sure everything's blended really good. But I just love this eyeshadow look. It's so pretty. And then I'm just gonna kind of clean up out here, because I have a tendency to take my eyeshadow down a little too far. It's like I want it to be smoky, but not quite that smoky. Okay, and then this palette also has a really nice matte highlight shade in here. I'm gonna go in with that. And I'm just using my Real Techniques detailer brush. And I'm just gonna lightly put that color here. And then on Tuesday, I did do liner. So maybe I should try to do that again. Sometimes when I'm going to work, I don't like to try to do liner just because I don't like feeling like I'm rushed. I'm trying to blend this a little more because I feel like it needed to be blended more. So I don't like to be rushed when I do my liner, because I feel like anytime I'm rushed, it turns out horrible, which I know you guys are like, oh, you do your liner like so perfect, your wings, but believe me, I definitely have my days where they don't look so good. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to do the wings. Hopefully they turn out good. But I'm gonna be using my Tarteist Double Take Liner, and I'm gonna use the liquid liner side. See, I don't feel like this eye over here looks as good. I'm gonna try to taper out. The end of this liner. So see, I don't know if my wings are that great today. So, but they'll do. To kind of fill that in. So yeah, I mean, I don't always have the greatest eyeliner days myself. And then I'm just gonna use the pencil side to do my waterline. Now, for my mascara, I'm going in with my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I'm just gonna do several coats of this, and then I'm gonna come back and do my lipstick and show you guys what I'm putting on my lips today. Okay, let me zoom out. My hair's like looking a hot mess this morning. This is total bedhead because I went to bed with my hair wet and woke up like this. I guess it's not too bad, so just excuse my hair if it looks a hot mess. But for my lips, first I'm gonna line my lips with my Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in Innocent. I love this color. It's like basically the same color as my lips. Okay, and then for my lipstick, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Cinnamon lipstick, which this thing is almost done. Like I've almost used it all the way up. But this is my favorite nude. It's kind of like a brown taupey kind of nude. And I feel like kind of got outside the lines a little bit. But anyhow, this is the makeup look done. So I hope that you guys enjoyed getting ready with me this morning. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep doing these. And I hope you guys love this eyeshadow tutorial with this palette. I'm definitely gonna be doing more tutorials with this. So be on the lookout for that. I think I'm gonna post like a really in-depth tutorial, like maybe on some of these brighter, like orangey red colors next week. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. I hope that you guys are having a happy New Year's, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.